Rhode Island's favorite realtor, Louis Monroy. Guys, this is a multi-family Monday video, right? So today, your boy is fresh. You know what I mean? Got a few appointments today, so I was like, let me throw on the tie real fast for you guys. So, this video is pretty much for anyone who wants to know what's going on in the market, right? If you're an investor, if you're somebody who wants to buy a house, right? Whether it's in the next, I would say like within the next 6 months, this video should be kind of important to you. And I say that because if you're looking for a multifamily home, I'm going to be diving into some of the most recent sales. So today in particular, right, let me get the screen recording going on. We are going to be looking at some of the most recent home sales when it comes to multifamily homes. So let me go over here and click on criteria. And we're going to look at every city in Rhode Island, right, in the last 7 days of home sales. And we're going to be looking at multifamily homes, which is between 2 to 4 units. So let's go to results. And let me, yep. Okay, so this is already in alphabetical order when it comes to cities. So what cities have the most multifamily home sales? Most of the time, I mean, statistically speaking, is Providence, Pawtucket, Woonsocket, Central Falls, Cranston, but kind of in that order is usually like top of the food chain is usually like Providence and then like Pawtucket. But overall, those are kind of like your 5 big cities. But, right, let's see what happens on a week-to-week basis. So here we got Bristol showing up one time, Central Falls showing up one time, Cranston showing up one time, Cumberland and Cumberland. Oh, okay. We got some multifamily homes for sale over there, huh? And these are already sold, guys. We're looking at homes that are already sold. See the S? That means super sold. Now, I actually don't know why it's 2 S's. It's a sold. I guess the MLS is hip to lingo. Oh, that home sold. SS. I cracked myself up. Johnston, Lincoln. Okay. I feel like I don't normally see Lincoln with too many multifamily home sales, and you don't, right? Providence, Warwick, West Warwick, Woonsocket. Okay, so boom. So this is something to kind of take into consideration, right? If you want a multifamily home and you're like, I want to be in Lincoln, you don't have much opportunity, right? And I'll probably do another video kind of showing, because there's actually a breakdown as to like what every city does when it comes to single family and multifamily home sales. And most of the time Lincoln is like a handful versus like the other cities that I named: Providence, Pawtucket, Woonsocket, Cranston, Central Falls. Those are like a lot, right? It's not just a handful, right? It's a bag full of multifamily home sales that happen there. So now that we got an idea what happened within the last week, we got about 13 multifamily homes that have sold. Let's kind of go in order when it comes to price. So the lowest the lowest sale was $325,000. And the highest sale was $699,900. And over here on the right hand side, you can actually see days on market right here, DOM, right? So they pretty much range. So anyways, let's dive right in and let's see what's going on. So we got 6870 Mount Pleasant View Avenue, Cumberland, right? So great opportunity to own a 2-family home in desirable Cumberland Hill neighborhood. This home has side-by-side units with generous living spaces. I don't want to make this video too long, but if I start to read everything, that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, let's see what's going on here, right? And there's, this only has 0 days on the market, so it was pretty much like a fast sale, right? It was pretty much, probably most likely somebody just had a client ready for it, and they put it on the market just for informational purposes. So this is what you're looking at, right? Nice little duplex side by side. So that's over $325,000. Now, are you gonna see multifamily homes often that listed at that, selling for that price? No, you're not. You are not gonna be seeing too many houses listed at that price, right? So let's get a little more realistic. Because look, immediately the next sale, $393,000. And again, you're not gonna see that many home sales for a 2-family home under $400,000. And you can kind of tell, look, days on the market was only 13 days. So this sold like really, really fast. And if you look at the property history, they actually went from active, right, showing the house, right, showing it to potential buyers, to actually getting it under contract in a week, in 7 days, right? So yeah, if a two-family house is like under 400,000, just know that's gonna go, right? Just know the whole world's gonna be there, right? So I'm just kind of being real with y'all, right? Like, I'm trying to talk to you like you're my brother, like you're my sister, right? And it's kind of like, look, if we see a house under 400,000, it's gonna be tough, right? It's gonna be tough to get that house because I know everyone's gonna be there. This weekend, I went to go see a house. It was a Friday, Saturday. I went to go see a house, and off rip, I just knew. I said, this is a type of house. It wasn't nothing crazy, right? But it was a type of house that I know everyone's gonna be at. And what happened? We had to park like a whole block down the street because of the fact that everyone was gonna be at that house, right? Because you do this every day, right? You just know what the outcome is gonna be on certain houses, right? So this one here, 49 Ottawa Street, West Warwick, 393, sold pretty fast, right? And they even said it here, hurry, buy, it will not last. Hurry, buy, it will not last. You know what, we're not even gonna focus on that right there. 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, right? 956 square feet, 717 square feet. If you're not familiar with square footage, ask me. You know what I mean? I could kind of help you get an idea as to like what square footage is in your house. So boom, these are the pictures right there. Again, don't want to spend too much time on it, but just want to give you an idea as to what's selling. So now we're getting into kind of like the average sale for two-family homes, because look, 325 jumps up to 393, right? Then from 393 is gonna jump up to 475. So I'm kind of showing you that like those are kind of not average sales when it comes to like the price of a two-family home or a three-family home or a four-family home, but these happen to be two-family homes. Okay, 475. Now this is what you can kind of expect when you're gonna buy a two-family home right now, this day and age in Rhode Island. So this is in Woonsocket, right? Solid, nice, spacious. Look at that. That's nice. I like this. This is something that you can tell kids, go play outside. Like, this thing is nice in the back. Okay, right? Updated, renovated. I need to make like a little rhyme, a little jingle out of that. Updated, renovated. Nothing to be contemplated. Oh, this house is renovated. This house is updated, renovated, so there's nothing to be contemplated. I'm a genius. I need to write jingles for the radio station. All right, boom. This is what we got going on. Some water tanks. Look at that nice yard. That's a nice yard. Yeah, this is something, again, because like, you got to think about it, right? Like, for the most part, something that you want, a lot of other people want, right? Who doesn't want a nice yard, right? Who doesn't want a nice driveway, right? Who doesn't want 2 boilers, right? And I mean, that's actually kind of serious. If you have a 2-family house, you definitely want 2 boilers, right? Because sometimes if you have a 3-family house, sometimes that 3-family house is operating off 1 boiler. What does that mean? That means that gas bill is under one person's name, but there's 2 units, right? You gotta figure that out. That's when we brainstorm, figure things out. All right, so boom, this is what we got going on. It's the basement, main water right there. So this is what you're looking at, right? 475. This is what 475 will get you in this market. And look, it was listed at 429. Yes, houses are still selling over asking price, right? But then again, it's kind of like, all right, you gotta understand this, right? Is it going over asking? Yes. But is it going over what it's valued at? No. Like, I could tell you, had this house not been on the market and you told me to come over, I could tell you, boom, this house is probably gonna sell for like 470, 475, right? I'm not saying that they did nothing wrong with listing it at 429, right? Because that's, you want to do that, right? You want to know what the market price is, and then you want to price it like kind of under that, to get a lot of interest. So what I'm saying is that these houses are selling for what they're valued at, right? What's the value of a home? The value of a home is what the market is willing to pay for it. And this clearly showed that the market is willing to pay $475. So in this house, you got 2 bedrooms, and 768 feet of living space in each floor, right? So that's 475. 437 Broad Street, Cumberland, right? On to the next. And this sold for $500,000, and this is a 3-family home. So this was sold before print. A lot of times when you see that, it's usually that you have an agent and they get the listing, and they tell people in the brokerage first, hey, we got this listing coming up, you got anybody? And if you have another agent who's willing to pay what the owners wants, you could work out a deal and then only put 0 days for days on the market, because it wasn't really on the market, right? Sold pretty quick. So that is the house right there. 500,000. Boom. Pretty solid. 1,000 square feet living space each floor, and 3 bedrooms each floor, right? This is a 2-family, 500,000. So I kind of want to go through this a little faster, and just to kind of give you an idea as to what's selling for what price. So 2-family homes, now we're looking at like 500,000. We got a 3-family home here, 515,000. A 3-family home here for 545,000. So as you can see, these go up slowly. 475, 500, 505, 515, 545. That one kind of jumps a little bit. 560. So what I want you to take away from this part is that if you're looking for a 2-family home, you're gonna be between like 470 to like 550, right? You can guesstimate that is pretty much what a multifamily home between 2 and 3 families, based on what's going on in the market right now, is going for. And then if you were to ask me, hey Lewis, how much are like 2-family homes right now? It's like you're looking at like 450 and up, right? Boom. Obviously depending on the condition and everything. A 3-family home, 589, right? 3-family homes definitely are top of the food chain. 2-family home in Bristol. So now we're getting to like exotic areas. What I mean by that is that these are more expensive places, like $654,000 for a 2-family home, right? You won't really see that price in like Providence, Cranston, maybe. I mean, you'll see it in some parts of Providence, I'm not gonna lie. Because you have those historic areas where a lot of people will pay top dollar, right, for a piece of history. Because remember, Rhode Island is old, man. Rhode Island is old. All right. Boom. What was Rhode Island discovered? 1636, something like that. Boom. So we got some of the oldest houses in the country. All right. Look at this. Bam. Solid. This is a nice house. So yeah, something like this you can expect to spend $600,000 on, especially in the area. Ooh, I like this setup. Look at that. You can tell they work from home. I need one of those. I want one of those while I do these videos. Rhode Island's favorite realtor, burning some calories. Wow. Go through some listings. Some sold listings. This is nice. This is beautiful. I like that. So 654, right? If you want something beautiful, really nice, just know you're gonna be spending a pretty penny. 665, a 4-unit in Woonsocket. 4 units, guys. Why do you buy a 4-unit? So you can maximize on collecting rents. And look, this is nicely painted, right? Floors are done. Windows seem newer. They seem newer. I can't tell, right? Because we are seeing this through pictures, right? So it's like, it's clean. It looks pretty clean, right? Boom, 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 boom. 4-family home. Can you rent this out? Yes, you can rent this out to somebody. All right. So 4-family, 665. 3-family, Cranston, 690. So you see, is what I mean. But also take a look at how long it was on the market. This is how. Ooh, that was a nice little backyard. Look at that. Some nice parking. It's awesome. Yeah, look at this. This is nice. Oh, okay. I like this. I like the vibes here. This is nice. I always call this the texting area, right? This is a perfect place to sit down. The scrolling area, texting area. This is nice. Okay. Yeah, take a look at that. Look that up, guys. It's 40 Hawthorne Ave. Days on the market was 60, but they got an offer pending. Yeah, within 60 days. They got an offer. So, This basically, I'm looking at this and I'm kind of like, okay, 690. It's sold, right? It just took a little while, right? They originally had it for 750, right? So off rip, you know, if, I don't know, if you're out in the wild, right? If you're out in the streets and someone's like, I got a 3-family in Cranston, I want 750 for it. You know, you can be like, hey, it might not be worth 750, right? Because it was another house, you know, 40 Hawthorne that listed at 750 and itself for 750, right? So yeah, this is just for your information, guys. And again, it always depends on the condition of the house. 156 Lincoln Ave, Central Falls is a 4-unit home, $699. So bam, guys, there you go. You could kind of take this with a grain of salt, but if you're looking at a 4-family home on the market, you're gonna be looking at probably six and up for sure. This is $699. This is $665. So yeah, that's what you got here. So again, this is for your information. If you're thinking about buying or selling a house, this is kind of like the video for you, so you could kind of know what's going on, right? You don't want anyone coming around trying to play you, right? I got cash, I'll give you $50 for this house, right? I'll take it, sold. Like, no, watch these videos so you're a little more informed as to what's going on. And you know, each of these cities, right, are different, even down to the street, right? Even down to the street. You take a house, you take a single family house, 4 bedrooms, 2,000 square feet out of Southside Providence, and you put that in East Providence, right? The value of that house is gonna go up tremendously. Why? And a lot of times it's because, like, people, school districts, right? A lot of people talk about school districts. I mention that now just because of the fact that I got a son who's about to be 5 years old, and I'm really thinking about school districts now, right? It's like something I wasn't thinking about before, but now as a parent, you know, you kind of start, you're willing to pay a little more in order to get into like a better school district, right? But on top of other things, right? But overall, if you want to kind of see, you know, what you want to do, right? If you want to buy a house, right, let's sit and talk, right? If you want to sell your house, right, let's sit and talk, because the information's out here, right? You want to talk to somebody who does this every day, right? So that way, you know, I could kind of explain this, you know, a little easier for you, because there's a lot to take in, guys. But again, if you're thinking about buying or selling a house, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to help. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.